Greetings, soul friend. My name is David McLeod, and I am your life mastery coach, author of the book A Life to Die For, and one of the co-authors of the best-selling series, The Wellness Universe Guide to Complete Self-Care. Welcome to episode 25 of Life Mastery Soul Memos, my monthly series aimed at helping you to expand and magnify your life, one simple idea at a time. Today's topic is returning to flow. One of the challenges that I have, and maybe you do too, is something that many people refer to as monkey mind. You probably already know what I'm talking about here, but let me just describe a scenario for you. Say you are outside, maybe walking your dog, hiking in the hills, or enjoying a sunny day at the beach. No matter what you might be doing, imagine that you stop for a moment just to observe the clouds. You turn your gaze to the sky and start noticing the position, shape, and movement of these white puffs of water vapor as they drift across the sky. At first, you just enjoy the clouds without any particular story or agenda. But sooner or later, you hear a voice in your head that says something like, "Oh, hey, that looks like a rabbit." Maybe you see other recognizable shapes as well. But what seems to happen in very short order is that not only do you see different shapes in the sky, soon you may begin to start making up stories about them. Perhaps you imagine that the rabbit is running from a fox and that there's a hole somewhere nearby that the rabbit is trying to get to. This story in your head can quickly become quite elaborate as your very imaginative ego mind begins adding new details into the mix. What starts out as a simple exercise in observation can quickly turn into a full-featured drama in your mind, complete with heroes and villains and challenges. And the strange thing is, you may not even be aware of this happening in your mind, at least not right away. But after a while, you might notice yourself asking, "How did I get so involved in this? It seems that I was just looking at clouds, and now all of a sudden, I have a whole story whirling around in my head." Well, this sort of thing happens to all of us from time to time, and we generally refer to the phenomenon as monkey mind. Although usually the impact is a lot more negative and debilitating than this simple example. For many of us, our monkey mind looks like dwelling on the past or worrying about what's going to happen in the future. And of course, while we are doing that, we're not present to what is happening right now. The reality is that the only thing that really matters is the present moment. When you can stop the monkey mind from dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, then you can bring yourself back into this current moment. And what's really interesting is that everything is perfect right now. Even if your physical life is about to come to an end in a minute or an hour, or if you're going to live for another 50 years, the truth is that in this moment, right now, everything is perfect. There's nothing to fear or worry about, and you can be totally content in this moment. This is an easy concept to understand, and there are many teachers who teach about presence and meditation. However, it's not always easy to implement. The ego mind is always active and on alert, mostly to help you find your way through the world and to keep you safe. And consequently, thoughts will always arise in your awareness. However, you always have the choice about whether or not to entertain those thoughts. Once a thought occurs, it's pretty easy to follow it until it leads down a rabbit hole of other thoughts that may or may not be related. As a naturally curious being, you might be intrigued by what these thoughts might hold, or maybe you just enjoy the drama that can emerge. Well, don't make yourself wrong for allowing yourself to be distracted by your thoughts. Instead, honor and bless yourself whenever you become aware of the fact that you allowed yourself to be distracted in the first place. If you wish to quiet your mind, the first thing to do is simply to observe your thoughts, just as you might observe the clouds in the sky. As each thought arrives, welcome it and honor it without creating a story or agenda about it. If you can simply observe without agenda, then the thought will tend to dissolve or fade away or simply move on. If you literally entertain the thought, then you will be actively inviting other thoughts into play that will keep you distracted from the present moment. Just keep bringing your awareness back to the current thought and allow it to pass through your mind without any story or agenda. In this way, you can bring yourself back into a state of flow that feels loving and peaceful. The more you practice this, the better you get at it. And soon enough, you'll be able to return to this state of flow whenever you want to, even when you are busy with a physical activity. I'd like to remind you about my year-long program on the Wellness Universe Lounge called Grateful at Last, a guided tour to life's greatest gift. Lessons are offered on the third Thursday of the month at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I invite you to come and join me as I guide you on a journey through 12 critical waypoints that will help you understand, develop, and practice the skills that will help you create and live the life of your deepest heart's desire. You can find out more details and register on the Wellness Universe Lounge website at https://bit.ly/grateful-at-last. Also, if you are looking for articles, videos, and other powerful content that can help you to improve your life, please check out my website at yourlifemasterycoach.com. Grab a copy of one of my free ebooks right on the front page and sign up for a free account so you can get access to everything I offer there. Well, that's all I have for today, my soul friend. Remember, thoughts are irrepressible and they will continue to arise in your mind. You are always at choice about how much time and energy you will give to your random thoughts. If you want to diffuse your monkey mind, then practice observing your thoughts without attachment. In this way, they will move right past your awareness and you will gently return to that delightful state of flow. Until we meet again, I wish you love, light, and blessings on your journey. See you next time on Life Mastery Soul Memos. Bye-bye.